Yo, what's up everyone? We're going to be playing Warhammer 40,000 Road Trader. I'm not sure what kind of game this is, but I heard it's pretty cool, so let's try it. Yeah, I want something a little bit more relaxed. I want to know how this game works first. So we get Hikata, Darius, or Bahardor, Warrior, Operative, Soldier. Run and gun, analyze enemies, charge. Damn. Let's do this one.
Lay in the course.
Portrait. I see. I see. Okay, that's nice to know. Geez, everyone has scars on their face, but this is the only Asian guy. Appearance. Well. Why does everyone look so old? I guess it doesn't really matter. What a muscular tone. There. I don't like any of the hairstyles. Whatever, dude. There we go. I got no augmentation.
Fire the lance batteries.
Let my fury rain down upon... You didn't stand a chance!
Time to reap the spoils.
I always keep my options.
Whispers.
The destination,
I'll bring glory to my bloodline! We have purified the fit for the Fon Phalancius... Deliver their demise!
That's fine. Okay, Hikata. Sure, why not? Let's just go for it. Let's do it.
an excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity. That is the purpose of all temples to the God Emperor, to inspire awe and reverence. For it is the duty of his servants to persevere in their tireless service until they are presented with a chance to give their Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship rogue trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before. My regards, Lieutenant General. The Astra Militarum is the hammer of the God Emperor, isn't that what they say? Well, it is likely that fate will give you ample opportunity to demonstrate your... I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor. But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she... The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencias are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours. The Divine watches over us.
One of the von Valencias trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
What's happening? Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Our foes shall be crushed beneath our unyielding might.
The hell? Oh, okay.
Actions will speak louder than words. And so shall it be done. Rejoice in service.
What?
The Emperor, your corrupt way has failed you.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan. I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own.
your duty.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with... Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Koronus Expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure? Reasonable and prudent. However, chasing after it...
Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence. Insolent, ignorant upstart. How dare you?
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
So, why are you here? You are direct. I approve. But you... My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon. Resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes. Naturally, some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Ethelthrad may be somewhat... Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge. Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the galaxy.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely...
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Ethelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide. You can start by not asking questions of this sort. I have no need for sycophants. I will draw my conclusions when an opportunity to prove yourself arises. As for when you will be granted that opportunity, the Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers, and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Koronus Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor. I set the course for Rykad on the demand... for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now... Sometimes I forget that people without direct access to a ship's bridge may not know the first thing about how a voyage... Vessels such as this one are capable of leaving real space and traversing into the warp, an otherworldly dimension of cruel and unthinkable forces. By entering it under the protection of the Geller field, we shorten the route to our destination, crossing distances that would require hundreds of years in a matter of weeks instead. Sometimes in days or even hours. That is how humanity spread across the galaxy. That is how we were able to build the Imperium, which spans millions of stars. In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
My soul is ablaze with righteous fury.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
So what we got here?
I can handle this.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
One fewer target.
Reduced to dust.
Stay vigilant. For the glory of the Imperium.
I serve the ruin of powers.
Brace yourself,
Chaos
Abelard.
guides me.
this be the warning to all who oppose us. And so shall it be done. I will not be deterred.
Just a minor setback.
Gotta hurt.
One fewer time.
Follow my lead. Die! Rejoice, if your corrupt way has failed you.
Don't touch me.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
From what we have seen, I can speculate that we are dealing with some variety of madness induced by warp travel. Such episodes are not uncommon among voidsmen who have found themselves outside the boundaries of real space, though such episodes seldom spill onto other decks.
Oh, the casters are not working, or have been sabotaged. Either the warp is toying with us, or someone went to great lengths to cut the ship's communications. I will need a direct channel to the engine seer Prime before I can get a sense of what we are up against. Whatever it may be, keep your weapons at the ready. I imagine it will be some time before we no longer need them. Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, hold yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom...
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Geller field failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some...
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? Then move out! Mort!
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear. Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that...
The hell just happened there?
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the warrant chamber. And for that, you must have hit your head harder than I thought. No matter. Very little is required of you. Just your blood, which you can either... We are in the anteroom of the warrant chamber. This void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred warrant of trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates to the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that... Why? Because I am following an order. What is happening on this ship right now has been in the making for a very long time. All that remains is to obtain what my masters sent me. I am afraid that you have no choice in the matter. Try to resist, and I will demonstrate the power that the warp holds over mortals. Come to think of it, I might even take some pleasure in doing so.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's see here.
High levels of caustic humors. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance? Request accepted.
There is still another way!
Escort the child of the house to safety. Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiate.
Vox faster! Restore communication with the navigator's sanctum! I am trying to contact the bridge!
Communication protocols breached. Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel, designed as a personal escort of the child of the house. Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculation. Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units.
Let us walk this path to the end. Let the faith guide my path to glory!
He ran out this way. Not sure where he went, but we got him.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours. Heresy grows from idleness. The Divine watches over us.
Not go in here? No. See no other way out. Unless I'm not looking at things correctly.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
I think the only way is up here.
Run, fools, or fall!
Master! Whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me! What is the meaning of this?
What?
Oh, holy God, Emperor! I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora. Saints' blood! Then it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look... You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense.
not sure how this works. I think either. I don't know what to do. I have no idea. Anyway. How do I complete it though? I guess the question is how do you I don't know. I see. I have no idea how this works, but anyway, let's see what we have here.
I won't suffer this. I can't allow myself to do this. I cannot comply. I won't suffer this. I can't allow myself to do this.
And no.
Look no further. Marching on.
You are injured. I must dress your wounds before we go any further.
The healing is much better.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are... But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having... You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Vox cast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not... The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same? I am no helmsman, or God Emperor preserve me navigator. However, I've spent my entire life aboard void ships equipped with... If we get thrown off course, we will, during warp transit, the sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the Imperium. And for good reason. For the navigator to open their Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the navigator's sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us... Absolutely. Let us proceed. The Lord Captain is calling her crew...
Venerate the dark god!
I am but a faithful herald of the righteous wrath.
Let the blood flow!
step towards our ultimate victory. Your corrupt way has failed you. My enemies shall be crushed like dust beneath my feet. The Emperor. Another step towards our ultimate victory. I cannot comply. And so shall it be done. Rejoice in service. And so your corrupt way has failed you. Another step towards our ultimate victory. Let us walk this path to the end.
On the threshold of the blinded guide, doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora...
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate, to die in the waves of the Imperium. The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. And you are von Valanci.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me. Those with a weapon in their hand.
That's Ethelthrat.
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Ethelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right.
What? You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness behind the backs of those she sees as her prospective heir? The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called...
What? You don't mean the end...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless night... Oh no. No. Nothing. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off...
For the Emperor!
stuff I don't understand.
Your aims will not be forgotten. Let the faith guide my path to glory. We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours. Our foes shall be crushed beneath our unyielding might.
Surrender to the dark power!
I serve the ruinous power!
Death to non-believers!
This is beyond me. May the Divine's will be done. Your end is nigh. The Emperor! I will not let this be the warning to all who oppose us. Your corrupt way has failed you. Actions another step towards our ultimate victory. And so...
I believe Master Vospidus still lives. Well, the servants are dead. But the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive. Master Vospidus.
Your time is short.
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold.
Ah! It came from beyond!
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood you.
Run. Flee from this place. The edge.
Kneel before the ascent of a new champion.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth it.
Vospidus, good luck.
What are these?
Know your duty. We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Heck, I don't know. I'm supposed to be here.
Ship's as good as ours! It's all over for you!
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot this!
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta...
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you? The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy.
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed master of whispers. Edelthrad the heir is waiting for our aid.
Very well. I cannot wait to reign righteous.
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice. Through this door, I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor.
We will follow. For now.
Good to hear it.
Ready.
Let us walk this path to the end. With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
Join me in prayer. Carry the Emperor's will with your torch. How may I serve?
What advice do you seek?
Blessed is von Valencia's bloodline. We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
This is blocked.
and vigor our Emperor imbue us. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Faith without deep strike is a prayer. Eradicated. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Rejoice in battle! Each strike is a prayer. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. As the Emperor commands, strike is prayer. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
No suffering will make me forget his sacred words. Burn the heretic, kill the mutant, purge the unclean.
It won't open. The damned heretics have blocked the door, trembling at the thought of our approach.
A melter charge will help. There's probably one around here somewhere.
Let the faith guide my path to glory. I have proven myself yet again. Know your duty. I won't suffer this. The Emperor gave me a vision.
What vision is that? What vision is that?
Let us walk this path to the end. The Emperor protects. Heresy grows from idleness. My faith is my shield. We are bound by the blood of martyrs. For the Emperor, blessed is Von Valencia's bloodline. My faith is my shield! Heresy grows from idleness. We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours. This is out of the ordinary. Blessed is von Valencia's bloodline. With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
Is that it? Warhammer.
Know your duty. My faith is my shield. Heresy grows from idleness.
Okay, now what? I don't see any other... Okay, the only thing I can see is you go all the way this way.
Accomplished. Blessed is von Valencia's bloodline. Let the faith guide my path to glory. The duty prevails. Let us walk this path to the end.
A sorceress, apparition, trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
I am a rogue trader. I am wherever my will demands me to be. Would you prefer to be elsewhere at this time? Indubitably. But are you ready? I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path.
Do not listen to this abomination.
To the void with you. We need to follow Link.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel. What are we waiting for? Where did she go?
To the same place all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it, witch?
The Divine watches over us. I rise above hardships. With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
I'm restless.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate...
Should I divine our next step? Say no more.
Okay, I think that's it for now. Let's complete that. Nope. 15, 15, 15, 15. Maybe you can. It's okay.
That is not my destiny.
For the Emperor. We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Always wait out of here. Let's see.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours. I cannot comply. This is beyond me.
Yes.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging—
Look no further. A nice little stroll.
The Emperor protects. Let the faith guide my path to glory.
I would doubt you have to go back here.
Accomplished! Let us walk this path to the end.
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad.
Or they could be—
My lord, I beg your pardon for—
To the bridge.
Know your duty. I need to look closer. Stay faithful, and you will be rewarded. With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars. We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
No! Lord Captain!
Lord Captain. Who would even dare? Unless... that rat, Voidsphere. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces, tainted witchcraft.
Yes.
No, wait! We must see...
Idira.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like...
The Divine watches over us.
You will die screaming!
Your doom has been foretold.
Your Emperor won't save you!
Victory is imminent. My place is at the fore. It will be done. I'm not interested. Indeed. Someone else can do this. I'd rather not. Follow my lead. Reduced to dust. At your beck and... Grey hair? Sure hair. I will do like you. One fewer target. At your beck and call.
What is this foreboding?
It will be done. A tactically sound approach. That's not the Seneschal's job. At your beck and call.
High momentum.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Indeed. Reduced to dust! Victory is imminent. One fewer tongue.
Let the faith guide my path to glory. My faith is my shield. The duty prevails.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives for the rogue trader. I am still standing, and I have enough strength in me for one more fight. All that truly can... God Emperor, preserve us. The rogue traitor is dead. No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him.
Words worthy of a righteous...
Save the lofty one.
Then we have no right to bow out. We are out of time!
What? Theodora is... dead.
The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see...
Edelstrad!
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Don't you dare to cross us!
The Emperor commands. I am the chosen weapon that will crush the heathens. Let my fury rain down upon thee. And so shall it be done. Rejoice in service. Actions will speak louder than words. Let this be the warning to all who oppose us. The Emperor commands. Your corrupt way has failed. I will not. You have been judged and found wanting. Let my enemies tremble at the sound of my steps. I can't allow myself to do this. I cannot comply.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. It will be done. Grey hair, sure hair. I will do my duty. Reduce to dust! We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
Heresy grows from idleness. We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours. This is beyond me. Know your duty.
Rival, Master Helmsman, systems
For the Emperor. It's this...
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space.
Take the Lord Captain's...
Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of love? I am the beginning and...
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy. A relic that...
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weak.
The path is set, child of the dawn.
Seneschal. The Navigator's Sanctum is silent.
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship.
Seneschal, will you tell us now?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you, with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow, that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius, by right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision, it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the warrant of trade, and the title of Rogue Trader.
The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim... The deed is done, Master.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valentius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained, for the second in line to the rogue trader dynasty survived, and through the strength of his resolve, saved those who were counting on him for protection.
Okay, I'm gonna save. Unless there's a way to save here. What the hell? Okay. That's pretty cool. Enjoy it. Although maybe I should be playing the hard mode, but oh well. Whatever.